Here are 7 top tips to help you make decisions about the things in your clutter. First, accept that some decisions take time. We must not dwell on decision making or try to force it when we look at something for the first time. If we're not sure what the decision is, it goes in the not sure category so that our subconscious brain can gather more information from our endless filing cabinet and memories. So be kind to yourself and patient. Second, learn from your past, but don't let it define your present or allow a fear of the future to drive your decisions in the present. Your past experiences will affect your future expectations and therefore influence your present decisions if you don't focus on your future goals. Third, be aware of the irrational escalation of commitment. This is where, even when we expect or realize that any given decision will have a negative outcome, we continue to ignore it because of all the costs that we've already invested in keeping those things in our clutter. Logic, reason, and need all go out the window. The guilt and fear of realizing that you didn't need any of it causes you to become even more determined to find a reason to keep it. Focus on the fact that you want it, irrespective of need. Convince yourself that you will use it, or invest even more time gathering more information. As a result, your commitment to keeping things, even though you don't need them and won't use them in the near future, increases. Fourth, use 7 action-focused categories. By giving yourself 7 action-focused categories, you move the decision-making away from the emotional limbic system part of your brain and towards the prefrontal cortex part of your brain, which is responsible for logic and reason. The not sure category ensures that you give yourself the time that you need to make a realistic decision without forgetting the things that you're not sure about. Fifth, be aware that you have biases. Take 5 when you review your not sure category. Take 5 minutes to check whether you have any biases going on with your decisions. So, for example, cognitive biases, belief biases, hindsight biases, omission biases, confirmation bias, status quo bias, availability bias, and so on. They cause you to make assumptions or justifications for keeping things rather than allowing your prefrontal cortex to make a realistic decision based on need. Sixth, focus on the future. How do you know you need a bike that you will find in your clutter unless you know that you're going to need a bike to live your best life? Is a bike on your worksheet 7? Think about how your clutter-free goal in life will be. Capture it on your life timeline. Focus on what you'll be able to do without the clutter that you can't do now with the clutter. This will help you to focus on the future. And finally, 30 minutes. Your brain gives up making decisions after 30 minutes. So limit your decision-making time to 30 minutes. And here's a bonus top tip. Record the successes in your success gratitude journal when you know that you've made a realistic decision and let go of something that you know you don't need in your near future.